Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. As usual, I am your host, Selassie Fiawe. Today is exactly 25 years since Ghana under-17 side won the under-17 World Cup in 1995 for the second time in their history, and that would be the last time we would make it. We'll win that trophy. We made it to the final in 1997. I've talked about that in a separate video here. You can watch it. But today is exactly 25 years, 20th of August 1995. The Ghana Black Starlets winning the under-17 World Cup. Subscribe to my second channel, Football View, as well. I think there's a few issues happening here on the channel. Wrong copyright claims and strikes happening on this channel. I don't know. You all know I make my own videos, talk in my own videos. I don't know why these false claims are coming from. And I would appreciate if you would subscribe to my second channel, Football View. I'll leave a link in the comment box and in the description for you to check it out and subscribe to it as well. And more content coming there, variety of content are also there. You can watch it, and I'll also be posting there once in a while for you guys. Today we're going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars, and we all know what happened in March when we're supposed to play in the Afcon 2021 qualifiers. It's quite unfortunate that we could not play in that tournament, those qualifiers. That was match day 3 and 4. After match day 1 and 2 was played in November, we were supposed to play match day 3 and 4 in March. Unfortunately, COVID-19 happened, and that brought a halt to the Ghana football and football across the world in terms of preparation. Sike Akono had named his squad, but unfortunately, we could not make it to that game, and there was a halt in all activities. Now, CAF has come out with a new date for the Afcon 2021 qualifiers for match day 3 and 4. The final match days 2, 5 and 6 will have also been brought out. Match day 3 and 4 will take place in November. I'll be revealing to you the other dates. Also, the World Cup qualifiers, which were scheduled for June this year, have also been postponed. We're talking more about it also here on the channel and when it will be played. Kojo Asamoah, Ghanaian player Kojo Asamoah. Unfortunately for Kojo Asamoah and his team, the move to Benvenuto and recently Marseille has been called off. The demands from Inter Milan are too much for them to take, and they have pulled out of the deal to sign the Ghanaian player, who right now is deemed surplus to requirements at Inter Milan. As usual, if you're new to the channel, click on the subscribe button and also tap the notification bell and click all notifications to get all updates I post here on the channel. So we'll just jump right into it, and I'll be talking to you today first of all about the Ghana Black Stars game, the Afcon 2021 qualifiers. The Ghana were scheduled to play Sudan in a double header in March, but coronavirus caused a halt in all footballing activities, so we could not have that game played. Hence, CAF kept on postponing, had to cancel some tournaments, including the GHAAN and whatnot. It was a really poor, sad situation. People were dying across the world, the infection rates were rising, so games could not be played. Now, it looks like we are getting to the end of this pandemic, though there's no vaccine out, the official vaccine that is out, that has been recommended by the World Health Organization. But we are easing restrictions on COVID-19 protocols that will surely put countries in lockdown. Now, the CAF, that's the Confederation of African Football, have decided that in November, the Afcon 2021 qualifiers, which has been postponed to 2022, the tournament itself, will be played in November. Now, the Black Stars will return to action in November after CAF announced the resumption dates for the Afcon 2021 qualifiers. Now, Sike Akono, who is the coach of the Black Stars, his team were scheduled to face Sudan in a double header, but the games were called off. According to CAF, the qualifiers will resume on the 9th to 17th November 2020 with match day 3 and 4, whilst the penultimate and ultimate matches, that's 5 and 6, will take place between 22nd to 30th March 2021. Now, the qualifiers started in November last year. The Black Stars won their first 2 games, and they are on top of Group C the 2021 African Cup of Nations will be hosted by Cameroon and has been shifted to 2022 due to the delays caused by COVID-19. 2022 also a World Cup year. Now CAF says football is monitoring the situation closely and working with the relevant authorities with regards to the hosting of matches, and will make pronouncements accordingly in the event of development that will affect playing a match at a designated venue. So that's the latest there from CAF on the Afcon 2021 qualifiers. It's set to be played on the 9th to 17th, that's match day 3 and 4, and match day 5 and 6 will be played in March 2021 next year. We have set it there. You can mark it in your calendar and make sure you don't miss a beat. This channel will bring you the updates here on it, so be sure to subscribe, click on the notification bell. And also the Black Stars will begin their Qatar 2022 World Cup qualifiers next year. They'll start playing it. It was supposed to be played June this year, but the 2021 Cup of Nations scheduled to restart in November. CAF have announced also the second round of World Cup qualifiers, which will commence on May 31st, 2020. Now the statement reads that the 40 teams in contention for the 5 slots for the Qatar 2020 will commence the journey between 31st May and 15 June 2021 with day 1 and 2 matches. From 30th August till 7th September, day 3 and 4 are expected to take place, with day 5 and 6 matches fixed for 4th to 12th October 2021. Now the playoff matches have been scheduled for the 8th to 16th November 2021. CAF wrote on their website. Now according to CAF, they are monitoring the situation as closely as ever, and we'll see if changes come in relation to the COVID-19 pandemic and how it spread. Now Ghana in Group G along with Zimbabwe, Ethiopia and South Africa. They will be hoping to qualify for the World Cup after missing out on it in 2018 in Russia. So 2022 World Cup qualifiers, the dates there brought to you. Let me just run you through the fixture list again. The fixtures will return in May 31st to June 15th, match day 1 and 2. Also match from 30th August to 7th, match day 3 and 4 are expected, and 5 and 6 will take place 4 to 12 October. The playoff matches will take place in November. So 2021 is, instead of the World Cup, the Afcon 2021 will be playing World Cup qualifiers. The World Cup will take place in a year's time after 2022 in November to December. So it will be a Christmassy World Cup. By the 25th of December we'll be done with the World Cup, and it'll be interesting to see who wins the World Cup, who qualifies for the World Cup. Hope Ghana makes it there, and hopefully we'll all be at the World Cup tournament. Hopefully I'll be at my first World Cup tournament ever. So let me know your thoughts in the comments box. Mark it in your calendar, the dates for the Afcon qualifiers, the dates for the World Cup qualifiers. Which ones are you looking forward to? Do you think Ghana can qualify for the World Cup? Let me know your thoughts on everything in the comments box. I move on to my next story. It has to do with Ghanaian player Kwadwo Asamoah. Now Kwadwo Asamoah, we all know, has been playing for the Ghana Black Stars, had a hiatus with them from 2014 to 2018. His time with Inter Milan in 2020 has been anything but fruitful. He hasn't kicked the ball in the whole of 2020, and the last time he played a game or was named in the squad for Inter Milan was in December, if I'm not mistaken. In October he played a game, started a game for them, but since that time he has not been an integral part of this Inter Milan squad. Injuries have hampered his progress with the team, and it has never been the same for Kwadwo Asamoah. Owing to that, he has sought to find his way out of the club, but his recent interest that was piqued from Marseille has been called off. It was first Benvenuto, and I brought you that story, and they say Inter Milan's demands, as Marseille are currently saying, are too much for them to be able to compete with. Now Ghanaian player Kwadwo Asamoah, his move to Marseille has been scuppered as Inter Milan's demands are said to be too high by Marseille. Now his contract with the Nerazzurri expires next year but the player has been declared surplus to requirements, not being named part of the 41 players going into the Europa League. Was a clear call and a clear sign. But fresh reports indicates that the French giants Olympique Marseille made an offer for the Ghanaian international, hoping for the deal to be tied before the commencement of the French Ligue 1. However, Inter Milan are firm on cashing in on the player for €3 million, but the figure was considered too high by Andre Villas-Boas's men. Asamoah joined Inter Milan as a free agent on a 3-year deal after failing to extend his deal with Juventus. He enjoyed a regular playing time at the club during his season with them, but recent recurrent injuries, saw him lose his position in the team and was excluded from Antonio Conte's Inter Milan player list for the knockout stages of the Europa League. He has featured just 40 league games for Inter Milan since joining them from their rivals Juventus in 2018. So the dilemma, the predicament that QUADWO Asamoah faces, should he leave Inter Milan? He wants to leave. Offers are coming in, but Inter Milan's demand of €3 million, guys, €3 million. QUADWO Asamoah is now not worth €3 million. Who would have thought? It's quite unfortunate, but if this is how it's going to go, he might have to run down his contract and leave on a free. And yes, he hasn't played football in 10 consecutive months, if I'm not mistaken with the calculation. 10 consecutive months, and I think that's what Marseille and Benvenuto are using to rate him and to grade how much he should cost them. But that is the latest there from QUADWO Asamoah. What do you think he should do? Run down his contract or push for a move out of the club? Insist on leaving now? What do you think he should do? Your thoughts in the comments box. I've been revealing to you the dates for the Afcon and the World Cup qualifiers, and Ghana will be taking part in them all. This channel will bring you all the updates and highlights as and when we get them. Also, QUADWO Asamoah's dilemma continues. Inter Milan are demanding too much, €3 million. That's according to Marseille and Benvenuto. What next for the Ghanaian? Your thoughts in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.